What's up, folks? Hey, hey, hey. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Every time I do that, I feel like that clown on The Simpsons. I don't know what it is. It just makes me feel like it. I'm sorry. It's not what I mean to do. Just trying to say hello. Good to see you. All right. We got some folks in the chat. Ryan touting that he is the first. The first. Well done, sir. You're the first in a lot of different things. When you show up on Tuesday mornings, you're also usually the first to give the correct answer. But that is it. Yetelin Mist. Or Yetelin the Mist. Hello, everyone new here. Love these guys. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you joining us. That is awesome. Let's go is right. Tom is here. Good to see you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. For being here, and Ryan is here. Looks like that's about it. Bushman is here. Eric, welcome, my good man. That intro music makes me think I'm about to watch that guy painting pictures. I like that. I like that guy painting pictures. Jess and I was going with Jess to one of her appointments the other day with neurology, and we were sitting in the waiting room, and sure enough, they had Bob Ross up there, and we were like, can we get this piped into the room that we're going to be in so we can continue watching it? Bob Ross was the OG, man. He was so good. And I used to watch him when I was a kid, not all the time, because I was watching what most kids usually watch, you know, G.I. Joe and all that kind of stuff, but every once in a while, I would just sit and chill to some Bob Ross, and it brought back a lot of memories. It's just pretty cool. And it's still, I mean, you can tell the guy's, you know, from his clothes and how he was dressed, you can tell it's an old video, but what he's doing is still relevant, and it's still good. I just think it's really cool. So I took that as a compliment, Eric. So, in your face, dude. All right. Everybody is saying hello. Well, let's get this started. I have a box of goodies sitting next to me that I super want to open. Now, I've already opened it to see what it is, but I super want to break into the boxes and go for it. It's a game that I have been had my eye on for a long time, and Portal Ignacy reached out to me and said, "Hey, would you like to get a review copy of this game?" And I was like, "Yes." Of course, I didn't say that to him. I was like, "Oh, thank you, sir. I was very, very much pleased to hear that you reached out to me, and we would very much like to work with you in this endeavor of yours." But in the inside, I'm like going, "Yes, send it, send it, send it." So, oh gosh, Bob, dude, oh Bob. I'm sorry, Bob. Top chat versus live chat. Remember, folks, thank you, Jessie Healy. That's my wife, everybody. Be nice to her. Otherwise, I'll come for you. As it was meant to be, placating the simple-minded, just go with him, people. Was that a British Bill Cosby? Please don't go there. No, it wasn't. Hey, yes. Hey, Sam. Yes, it is Yeti in the Mist. Okay, Yeti in the Mist. Okay. All right, cool. I see. Okay, it looked like an L. So I was saying Yetelin, but Yeti in the Mist. That's a much cooler name. Thank you very much. Not that there would be anything wrong with how I thought it was. I just thought it had some hidden meaning that I have no idea about what it was. But Yeti in the Mist makes a lot more sense. Very cool. Yeti in the Mist. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right. Yes, Bob. Hello. Thank you for being here. And thank you for reminding me. I swear. All right. Jesse is here. And so, Jesse, when I want to watch the episode 1 of season 6 of Fear the Walking Dead, Tonight, tell me no, and we have to watch Scream for Me, Sarajevo. Remind me. This isn't a promise that we'll do that tonight. But I'm kind of bringing you into this. If it was a British Bill Cosby, their pudding is a bit different. That is true. British pudding is a bit different. Yes, that is correct. The I does look like a lowercase L. Yes, that's correct. Josh Copaway, what's up, Josh? You should do a top 10 ranking of Blood Rage cards. Story time with each one. Greatest play of said card. Huh. I don't know. Well, I mean, I could probably come up with stories about when those cards have been played in the past. I can definitely do that, but I don't know that there would be 10 of them. I'll put it in the midst. I will remind you. And see, here's the thing. With Jessie, she will absolutely remind me because watching Fear the Walking Dead is not necessarily one of the highlights of her day. So I'm not responsible for all the tears. I don't know. I kind of heard a promise in there. Sam, I just want you to know that you're one of the people that got me into and excited about this hobby. Awesome. Thank you, Yeti. I appreciate that. I really, really do. Tom, what do you think? Will it work? I don't know. I mean, maybe. I have to tell you, we are on such, well, I say we. Jesse is just, Eric was talking about placating earlier. Jesse is just placating me, really. She does not enjoy The Walking Dead at all, Fear the Walking Dead. I don't know. There have been times where she has been like hooked by the storyline, but she hates, loathes entirely the zombies and all of that kind of stuff. But I'm 5. I'm exactly 5, and she plays along. When they eventually see it, it'll be the end of an era. I know, right? I kind of want that to end, but at the same time, I told you I would do it. So I'm in this little conundrum here where, how did your show go? That's what I'm wondering. You checked in the last time, and you are just about to go on stage. How did the show go? Let us know, Bob. Kind of heard a promise. Yeah, well, we'll see. All right, well, let's go. What's going on this week? Well, we have a lot going on around the house. Now, it is not a lot of, stuff, but it's a lot of, how do I put this? It's not a lot of things. It's just a lot of stuff going on. And it's not bad stuff. It's all good stuff. But, man alive. For example, it's late start today for the schools in this area. And my son's school starts at 8:45. So I have to get him there by 8:30, which means I had to leave by 8:10-ish. And I did not get back home until 11:30 because I was in town running a bunch of errands that needed to be run. I'm doing paperwork for getting my grandfather's estate account set up so that we can get all of his bills paid off, which were not a lot. He was a great guy about that. But we've got that going. We've got another thing that we're not really going to talk about just yet that we're both kind of really excited about. We have, so it was just a lot of go here, sign this, go over here, run this errand, drop this paperwork off over there, go get Jesse a drink. That sounded bad. I don't. She's not a morning drinker, folks. She's not a drinker at all. But go get her. It's a medicine ball drink. She's been having, kind of a, not the coffee cough that she used to have, but it's just like she says she's not getting sick, but I think she's getting sick. we'll just leave it at that. Anyway, medicine balls help her throat, and you know, as she's teaching and that kind of thing. So I usually take her that. It's either that or her chai. Anyway, so I was doing that, and it's just been one thing after another today. But I'm doing this, and I think JT's coming over later on, and it's going to be good. It was great, full house. We were good, concentrated. 40 days of rehearsals were with it. Good. Congrats, bro. Tom says, I've never watched The Walking Dead. Not really into the zombie thing either. I do like to... the OG, Night of the Living Dead. All right, well... so, Tom... You might like The Walking Dead. Now, it gets considerably gorier than the OG Night of the Living Dead. Absolutely. Because it's just a different era of filmmaking. But the storyline is kind of this... Well, no, it's not really the same. I mean, it is the same in that, you know, this zombie apocalypse happens and people are trying to figure out how to, you know, deal with it and all that other kind of stuff. But I don't know. You might like it. You might not. I don't know. There's a lot of it out there though, so it would be you'd be hard pressed to catch up. But hey, you're retired. You got plenty of time, right? Let's see here. Adulting is busy and hard. Yes, that is correct. We're worth it. I got you. Okay. Love Dawn of the Dead. They did everything I wanted to do in a mall. That's funny. Actually, last season there was a few episodes that took place in a mall with Fear the Walking Dead. That's pretty cool. What play was it? It's called Liberation of Sarajevo, about partisans' rebellion against fascists. We're fun that way in Sarajevo, insane city. Question, please forgive me if you have already answered this in a past video. What are your thoughts on the new Super Fantasy Brawl that was announced? Actually, I don't know very much about it at all. I haven't really looked into it. I have a rather robust copy of Super Fantasy Brawl here from the time that I was a Mythic employee, but I think I have 2 copies of it around. Yeah, I've got 1 copy up there, and I've got another copy down here. So that might be a giveaway in the near future. But anyway, so I haven't looked at the new stuff. It was a really good game to begin with. Now, I know that there were, the community was talking about how there were some characters that were clearly overbalanced for tournament play and stuff like that. That were not balanced, rather, not overbalanced, for tournament play. And there were ones that were, there were certain characters that were always voted out. And if you didn't vote it out, you were basically putting in a vote to lose. So in tournament play, so there's that. But I haven't looked at the new stuff at all. I have plenty of Super Fantasy Brawl, and I don't have any idea what they have changed from the original. So I don't have many thoughts on it at all. I apologize, Yeti. Reminder, folks, of the October giveaway. Yes, that is true. We do have an October giveaway going on right now, and it is our Spooky Games giveaway. Just to let you know what we're giving away an all-in copy, except for the playmat, because JT didn't have the playmat, so I gave the playmat to him. So there is an all-in Wave 1, because that's all they got out here, of Darkest Dungeon. It's 3 boxes. And then we also are putting in there Horrified, Monster World of Monsters. And then we're also putting in Stranger Things, Attack of the Mind Flayer. Then we're putting in 2 games from 25th Century, Oh My Brains, and Ghosts Love Candy 2. So all of that is one package that is going to be shipped out to one winner, and you can go watch Jesse and mine live Q&A from not last Saturday, but a week before that. I believe it was the, let's see, that was the 21st. That would have been the 14th, I think. No, not the 21st. That was going to be, let's see, 28, 27. That was the 26th. So the October 19th live Q&A with Jesse and I. That's where we share how to take part in that October giveaway. And it's going to be going until October 31st at midnight. And then this coming Saturday on our live Q&A on, what is it, I think November 2nd, we're going to announce the winner and hopefully get that mailed out around next week, because it's going to be a big one. It's going to be heavy because of Darkest Dungeon. So Darkest Dungeon is on my top 100, and you saw that this weekend, so I can go ahead and say that. It's just that if I'm going to play the game, it's probably going to be with JT, and JT has his copy, so I don't need to keep mine. That's why I wanted to give it away, because instead of selling it and making somebody pay through the nose for it, just give it, just pass it along. So there's that. Love the original. Yep. You're giving away October. Yes. That is a big package. It is a big package. But the point of it is that we like to try to build community here. And one of the ways that we build community is we pass it along, and we actually see that. I'm not trying to toot our own horns here. What we do on the October giveaways is often kind of pronounced on Tuesday mornings, because on Tuesday mornings we have two little giveaways for just some stickers and a small little surprise from here when we do our It Belongs in a Museum stream. And often people will forego getting their prize and give it to somebody else in the chat, and that's what we like to see. I mean, not that, if you want to have your prize, absolutely fine and dandy, I'm going to send it to you. But people who have already gotten a surprise or something like that, they'll pass it on to somebody else that's in the chat. We love that kind of stuff. So, did I send you the film? The film? I don't know what he's talking about. Glenn Justice here. What's up, Glenn? How you doing, buddy? Long time no see, man. I miss you. Didn't think I'd have ever asked you what tattoo is on your right forearm, if you don't mind me asking. I do not mind you asking at all. This is ancient Iceland. Well, it's ancient Norwegian runes. Yeah. And the words are Icelandic, and the Icelandic words are, and I apologize if I mess up the pronunciation, but it is Vegurinn, Sandleikurinn, and Leifid. And what that means is the way, the truth, and the life. That's what that is. So I'm a huge fan of Vikings. People kind of know that. And I'm also a Christian. People kind of know that too. So I thought that would be a cool collision of those two worlds, because historically speaking, that's exactly what happened. Those two worlds collided, and a lot of good and a lot of bad happened on both sides of that collision. But I just think it would be a cool way for me to share my faith, but also show that I like Viking stuff too. So that's that. If you, this is just a cool thing that just happened, so I wanted to share it, and it's connected to this. So, Deliverance, Council of the Fallen, is an expansion for Deliverance, the board game, the Angels versus Demons kind of dungeon crawler board game, and they just did an expansion for it that funded tremendously well. And one of the final releases was an angel that that I helped inspire or that I helped bring to life. His name is Redbeard, and so is the Red Bear, and he has a couple of axes. He's a Viking angel. That's really cool, and his axes on the blades have my my arm tattoo on them as well. So it's just it's a pretty cool thing. It's a pretty cool thing. He's the backstory of the angel, of the Viking angel, is that he is a woodworker and a carpenter, which I thought was pretty cool. I don't think I ever told Andrew, but my grandpa was a firefighter, and he was also kind of an amateur carpenter as well. So to see that to see that Andrew put that idea of Redbeard being a woodworker, a carpenter, was a really cool thing. And I don't even think he knows that my grandfather was a carpenter. And if he did, and he did it again, that just makes it even cooler. So that's just cool. I apologize. I've been thinking a lot about my grandpa today, doing a lot of the stuff with his estate. So I apologize. I don't feel like I have to apologize. I just don't make things awkward or anything like that. Let's see here. I have seen this community is great. That's good. Awesome, Yeti. That's awesome. Let's see. Had a chance to try any of those new Euros, SETI, Civolution, Unconscious Mind, Andromeda's Edge. We have tried, Mr. Woods. Thank you for the question. We have tried Andromeda's Edge. We've actually played it here on the channel. JT and I played it a couple Fridays ago, so you can go check that out. Long story short, we both really enjoyed it. Of course, we liked. Oh man, I always forget the name of the game that it's based on. Dwellings of Eldervale. We both like Dwellings of Eldervale, so we were kind of already primed to like Andromeda's Edge, but we really had a good time with it. Game Nerds deal of the day: Rise, only $15. It was $60. Don't know the game. Yeti says he can't wait for his copy of Andromeda's Edge. You're going to enjoy it. It's new. It's all about tracks. And you can see the same tattoo on the axe blade of the new angel modeled after Sam in the Kickstarter of Deliverance. Yes, that's correct. Love it. Thanks for sharing, bro. I'm considering my first tattoo. I understand. I appreciate you. Modeled after Sam was what I meant to say. Type show screen share of him. I meant to type show screen share of him. Okay, I will. Let me see if I can get to it real quick. Hold on. What game have you not gotten to the table in over a year or more that you love and miss getting a play in? I'll come back to that. He's at the better place. He is. He is absolutely, Bob. Absolutely. All right. So this is what I'll do. I'll show this real quick. Let me see if I can get to it. Nope, not that. Here. And we'll go. Where is he? There it is. And then we'll go. Bing. There we go. And then let me see if I can just. Let's see. Screen capture. Screen capture. Add. And then we'll go window. Configure. Google Chrome. Okay. Yep, there we go. All right. So I'll show him. I'll show him to you real quick. This is the Viking angel that Andrew came up with. It's pretty cool. So that's Redbeard, and if you're interested in his abilities, so these are the things that he can do. He has chop with his axes. He has axe hurl, so he can throw his axes and deal damage to a demon. And there are some of, like, if you have these words over here called talents, he's going to have some cards that allow him to call the axes back to him. So that's a pretty cool thing. But anyway, that's Redbeard. Redbeard. So he has all of his wood chiseling and tools here, and of course he chops down the wood with his axes and everything like that. He's got a cross right here. I thought that was cool. But along the blade right here is where Weiguren, Sandaikuren, and Leifid is right there. So that's just a pretty cool thing. I thought it was cool. Anyway, we'll go back to this. So there you have it. I just think that was a cool thing, and you know, the connection is that tattoo. Let's see here. Love it. Let's see. What game? Okay, what game have you not gotten to the table in over a year or more that you love and miss getting a play in? In a year or more? Wow. I know, I do. I've tried. I actually can braid my beard. It just doesn't look epic like that does. What game have I not played in over a year that I miss? That's a hard question, Glenn. Goodness gracious. I would have to know. I'm on a zombie kick right now, so I'm going to say Dead of Winter. I think I might get that to the table here. Pretty cool. And diet too. I don't know about that, Doug. I'm not. I don't think I'm going to be dyeing my beard anytime soon, brother. Oh, I did balloons. Look at that. Isn't that special? That's the correct answer for a change, Eric. Let's see here. TI4. No, it's not the correct answer. All right. Well, let's get to it. Pretty much this week is going to be a lot of the same kinds of stuff. Tomorrow, we're going to do It Belongs in a Museum. But tomorrow night, we are going to be going over to JT's to play Cthulhu, Death May Die. With Jesse and I are going to go over and play it with JT and Mel. And so we're doing that tomorrow night. And so there's not going to be a Time Honor Tuesdays live stream tomorrow. It is going to come back, people. We just have to get our life to settle down a little bit before we can get it back in. Because of how our scheduling conflicts on Tuesday afternoons, there's a lot of conflict on Tuesday afternoons with our schedules. So it's hard. It used to be that Jessie was doing half days on Tuesdays, and then she got the complete day off on Fridays. So she was able to come home sooner, and we were able to do it in the afternoons. But with her schedule changing, it's a lot harder for us to get Time Honor Tuesdays done. So it's not been done away with, but it's just been put on the back burner for right now. But we are going to be doing It Belongs in a Museum on Tuesday morning. So I'll be doing that. I will be doing a live review on Wednesday. I am completely settled on that. I'll also have a review going up on Wednesday morning. Actually early Wednesday afternoon on the Dice Tower, so you can go check that out. I'm going to be reviewing Under Falling Skies. Then on Thursday, I'm going to be back to our regularly scheduled solo play on Thursday afternoon. On Friday, over on the Dice Tower, we'll have our bottom 5 deck, bag, or pool building games. And we're putting all of those in there because we wanted to not just do deck building. Pool building and bag building are pretty much the same mechanism, just the components that you're building is a little bit different. So we wanted to include all 3 of those because they're kind of the same thing. At least in my opinion, they are. Maybe JT will disagree with me, but so that's what our bottom 5 is going to be over on the Dice Tower, and then on the flip side here, we'll be doing our top 5 deck, pool, bag building games. And then on Saturday, we're going to do our live Q&A, me and Jess, which is where we will be announcing our winner for the October giveaway. And then we'll also be in the afternoon on Saturday, we'll be releasing the next segment of our top 100 games of all time. So that's what our week looks like. So be paying attention. Awesome. Drives exactly like my previous one, but looks a lot cooler. Vanessa is here with her new car. What? Okay, Brett asks a wonderful question. When did you start playing solo games, Sam? You used to make it very well known that it wasn't your jam. Well, I was in a different situation at that point. I was working at Dice Tower headquarters, and generally speaking, if we needed to get games played, we got them played. Here, I'm working at home. It is me and Strider and Max. That is about it. That's who's here in the house right now. And until we can figure out some kind of technology that allows me to communicate with Strider and Max, and also they are able to have opposable thumbs, I don't have anybody to play games with during the day when that is the main time that I have to learn / play games. So learning how to play a game with solo modes has become one of my newer things. And it just turns out that I enjoy, that is one of the ways that I can learn how to play the game the best. Reading a rule book, not good. No bueno for me, because I need to set the game up. I need to see what it's doing. I need to see, when the book tells me to do this, what does that look like out on the table? I need to see that so that I can provide a little bit more of a hard line connection to how the game plays. So using a solo mode to do that really, really helps me retain how games are supposed to work. That's why I'm playing more solo games now. Now, games like Under Falling Skies, Final Girl, and those Resist, those games are still not ones that I'm going to normally play just to play them. Like if I'm bored, I'm probably going to ask Jesse to play a game with me. I'm not just going to sit down and play a game by myself. Now, if Jesse's busy or gone, yeah, I might. But I'll try to find somebody else to play a game with me first before I just sit down and play a solo game. I know that there are people who love playing solo games. That's just not me. But I see their use. I see the value in them. And as far as solo modes for games are concerned, super valuable in my opinion, because I can teach myself how to play the game without anybody having to be here. You're building a pool? No. Excuses, excuses, excuses. I told you, I'm here to whip you back into shape. I run a tight ship. Let's see here. My favorite bag builder is Life of the Amazonia. Never even heard of that game. That's a good name, Vanessa. I know, I really like it. Stefan is here. What's up, what's up? Max would just give you the finger if he had fingers. This is true. And we are very clear on that point. He can give me the finger with a look. He doesn't even have to have a finger to give him. So you are absolutely correct. Chris! The man, the epic man is here. What's up, dude? All right, dude, man. I miss you, brother. I hope you're doing okay. I've been thinking about when you offered for me to play Secrets of the Tomb when I was at Gen Con, and man, hindsight, I should have sat down and played with y'all. But I didn't want to interrupt what you were doing. I should have sat down and played with y'all, though. I'm sorry. Dang it. It's going good. It's going good. But I've thought about that more than once. More than once. I'll eat a brisket for you. Man, you ain't got to tell me about it, too. You coming to PAX Unplugged? No, I'm not. I'm not traveling to PAX Unplugged. We're going to visit my son and his, well, my daughter-in-law and their new baby girl, my first granddaughter, the week of Thanksgiving, and turning around and skipping out right after we get back from Thanksgiving. No bueno, bro. You know what I mean? So, I'm not going to do that. Brisket, now I want barbecue. Yeah, see, that's the thing, man. Brisket is not just barbecue. It's a way to prepare meat. It's not just barbecue. Not for me, at least. Red Barn for life. You know it. You know it. Big congrats, Papa. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate you. Congrats on being Grandpa. I know, right? I feel like I did so much to get here. All right, here we go. That's the week. Now we're getting to the unboxing. So I got to make sure we're showing off our, oh, there it is. Okay. So here's the box that we got in from Portal. I love brisket smoked, right? So good. Anyway, this is the box. We're going to go up to the table. And we are going to unbox this box of goodies. You know what? I'm just going to get this out of the table because I'll be able to show you what's up. A lot easier. So, we have 1, 2, 3 boxes and a bag, a blister bag of that right there, y'all. I am super stoked about getting this game in. I've really been looking forward to it. And it's just one of those games that it's like, do you want a review copy? And I'm like, yes, please. So this is Hthorgal, the board game. And it is, of course, like I said, from Portal. And it's got this really cool thing where it has, you know, the board is your book. You can choose your heroes, follow the history, fight, explore, and discover secrets of the land, that kind of stuff. Story-driven experience, cooperative challenges, 7 standalone adventures. I am super stoked about this. All right, so I usually use a, what is it called? A grapefruit knife, and I can't find it, so I'm using my grandpa's old pocket knife that I brought back. But I am super happy to have this in my possession. Based on a comic book, that is correct. Story-driven experience, that is correct. It would probably be, I don't know, from what I've heard, it's down your alley, Chris. With also Sam with another Viking-themed game. You leave me alone. Just kidding. You don't have to leave me alone because you're right. So we can watch the video and learn how to play by scanning the QR code. That's one of the coolest things about technology in general, is that it is starting to go the way of replacing this. But glossary and components, so you can see all of these components here, all of these components here. Oh, one thing is that they did send me the upgraded components. So, oh, that's cool. I like it. They show you how to store the game in the box. Woot woot. All right, so here are a bunch of these things. And these are tiles that you're going to be using on the board. And they sent me these, which are polyomino tile sets. These are wooden tile sets. instead of using the cardboard ones. So that's pretty much what these are. Pretty cool though, yeah. So I'm super happy that they did that. I appreciate their generosity in that respect, because they could have easily not included this little tile set in this review copy. So I appreciate them for doing that. But you have not a whole lot of cardboard tiles, I guess. Just these. And so we'll be punching those out in a little bit. The Atlas of Adventure. So I believe this is where the actual board is going to come into play. So this is Torkin's Temple, the episode, I guess. And then it continues over. So this is what the board looks like, yeah. And so you'll be having pieces on here, and you'll be playing on, this is the actual board, but it's like 7 different adventures. So I think that's pretty cool. Pretty cool, man. So that's that. Then you have the actual, these are the different adventures, it looks like. Trial by Storm, Torkin's Temple, Sailing in the Clouds, Rescue in Hthorgal, and then Giant's Daughter, Pursuit of the Blood Lily, and Hide and See. Ah, what is that? Trial by Storm. Ooh. But that's cool. These are the 7 adventures that come in the box. And then we have the Book of Tales. Oh, okay. So these are different things that I guess you're going to be reading throughout the... Wow! Look at all that. And I like this publication too. Not gonna... But that's pretty cool. I like the fact that it looks like a... well, poop. It looks like a graphic novel. There you go. That's what I was looking for. Dice, custom dice. It's an exploration game. Yep, it is. So these are custom dice that are going to be going, you're going to be rolling throughout the course of the game as well. That's cool. Put that back in there. Then it looks like we have bunch of wood-ish type tokens, so I don't know exactly what they all do, but that looks like lumber. This looks like stone. Purple magic fire, I guess. I have no idea. Maybe a lightning bolt of some kind. Paper. And a blue pitchfork, so I don't know, Aquaman. A lot of these things are in here too, though. That's cool. I like it when people, you know, companies... Ooh, these are hefty. Poker chips. Gotta go. Chiropractor is ready for me. All right, see you later. Okay, I'll buy it. Darn it. These are nice little poker chips as well. Don't know what they are, but... Or what they're used for, rather. I know what they are. What's in here? A hex piece and 3 cubes. All right, cool. And then, what is that? There's 3 empty things. And we have miniatures. Wow. The detail is quite good on these, actually. What's up, Portal? Dudes. All right, I gotta get my phone out and show these off because they're freaking good. I mean, these are really nice minis. With textured bases? What in the world? Okay, we're showing these off. Bum, bum, bum. I can get rid of that one because we're not showing that anymore. Can come back here though, and we're going to do video capture, phone, add, and there we go. So we're going to go ahead and go over to my camera phone. I apologize for the shakiness, but check this out. Check out the detail. I mean, it's something else. And the textured base, the detail on the textured base, very good. Here's a dude with an axe. Oh, let me get him with the base again. I love textured bases. Really good model, though. Really good detail. Face just pops, man. Really good detail. Oh, come on. I mean, just great detail. And then these are awesome minis. I'm super pumped about that. It's really cool. So we're going to go back to that. And then here we have some player boards. And this is pretty cool. I want to know why there's 1, 2, 3 things here. That's what I want to know. And there's another one right here. What's going on here, folks? My spidey sense is coming off. So here are the player boards. Here is Aricia, Gandalf's daughter. Then there is Hthorgal, Aegerson. And then we have Chris of Valnor. And then we have Jolan Thorgalson. Just like that. So I like these boards. Why? Why is it like that? That can pop off? Why does that pop off? Oh, she begins. Okay, that's cool. So it tells you what she starts with on this side, and then it flips over for her thing. So on this side, it has the starting resources, Chris Deceptions, Whip of Aesir, one that, and one that. Then it says Chris of Valnor is a magnificent warrior with a history of fighting against Hthorgal, but has also proven repeatedly to be a valuable ally. She is great with a bow and whip. But her true talent is her ability to manipulate and control people. She has one son, Aenil, who was fathered by Hthorgal. Well, there you have it. So this pops right on there like that, and then this is able to be used this way as well. That's really cool. These are cool boards. I really like these a lot, actually. These are the player boards. And then we have a whole bunch of cards in here. I won't use all the cards, but let's go ahead and look at one of them at least. Because I don't have a really close-up. What game is this? Can someone fill me in? This is called Hthorgal, the board game from Portal Games. So we have the artwork that's used is the same artwork as in the comic book, I believe. A winged kitten? Come on, we don't need to have them flying around too. A blind dragon? Selkie, an alchemist. Zim? Swanee? And roll 1 yellow for each enemy card in combat. Okay. If you resolve the bonus, gain 1, whatever that is. You may gain, okay. Gain +1 good for matching icon you order, okay. So that's what, these are a lot of different kinds of, I don't know. I want to say it's probably like, it's probably here, isn't it? These are action cards, it looks like. Yeah, action cards. What are these two? Who knows? But, oh, that goes up here, it looks like. Oh, wow, they're all throughout, aren't they? So there's different kinds of cards here. I'm going to have to split this deck apart. Interesting. All right. It's one deck of cards. Fine. You twisted my arm. We'll look at another one. All right. These look like they're going to be different kinds of event cards, I guess. Just depends on what map you're on, I guess. Yeah, that looks very similar. I don't know what it is, but I really like the look of this game. This is not something that I would normally... I like how they have like real art from the comic book in there, and then they use that comic, almost like that Comet Sans font on it. It just, I don't know, that looks cool to me. I'm liking it so far. Wealthy residents, they look down on your paltry goods and brag of their most valuable possessions. Oh boy. All right. So far, so good, man. I'm like super, I'm opening up another one. I don't care. If I can get this one open, there we go. Let go of me. More action cards, looks like. And then here are some of the terrain cards. So let me put these over here with the other action cards. And these are some of the different terrain cards, which I guess are things that are going to be... These are cards that you're going to start the game with. I've already kind of deduced, because that one is what Chris starts with. Yolan's Power, Hthorgal's Persistence, Aria's Connections, or Aricia's Connections. These are different terrain cards that are going to be out there that I guess are going to be used for different things in the game. So, yeah. I am like super duper looking forward to this, man. I'm reading the rule book probably today. Alright, so let's see. Can I put these back in where they go? Sure. Like that. And like that. Why are there 3 more? I'm doing it. Okay, there's nothing there. Oh, you thought this was all that there is, though. I'm sorry. See if that will go in there for right now. That can go in there. And then this can kind of go in there. And then this can kind of go up here. Then, oh no! Forgot to put these cards in there. That'll fit. Oh, not there. It'll fit right there. Like that. Like that. That. This has got to go in there too. Oh no! I forgot to put the thing in there. I'll get it later. Okay, so this, they sent me that, yeah. Then they also sent me this, a character set, which is pretty freaking cool. And so let's go ahead and get this open. Open says me. New heroes join the adventure alongside Hthorgal. So we have more characters. What? What? So Jazzy, A gnome, looks like. Vigrid. Petrov. Oh, just 3 more. Yeah, these are all in like different languages. So those are the 3 characters in English. And then, well, that's why you have 3 other things. So this is Vigrid. And then we have Petrov. Wow. I like him. He's got 2 axes and arrows, but he doesn't have a bow. That's kind of weird. Maybe he's got to use somebody else's bow. And then the gnome. I love how short he is. That's awesome. Well, that might be a dwarf, not necessarily a gnome. I know nothing about the comic book. I've never read it. So, Experienced Wanderer. During a journey action, roll your combat dice, pick any one rolled shape, and also place the corresponding tile. Then flip this card. Oh, I gotta open this up to see what flipping the card would do. Whoosh. During a combat action, may also place one of the available tiles indicated on your journey check, then flip this card. So that's cool. Experienced Warrior, Experienced Wanderer. That's pretty cool. Shape-shifting. Vigrid the Shapeshifter. Flip this card to take any one unused skill card. You may use it once during any future turn and then return it to the box. Spend 1 magic, I guess, to flip this card over, and then you can do it again. And then Powerful Stature. You may place wound tiles on this card. Cool. And then the rest are just other languages. Then, hey Strider, you okay over there? Mr. Money Pants? So we have double the effect of all icons covered during this action after resolving the journey action, the pickaxe. And then you have a flying boat for Vigrid. Move all characters from your area with you. And then for Petrov, we have winter coat. During the sacrifice action, ignore all of your whatever that is. Interesting. And that's just extra language stuff. And so what we can do then is we can go back over here and let's see if it will actually fit. Here's the test. Here's the test. Okay, so we take this out, take all of these out, and we're going to be adding that dude, and that, oh, well, maybe these 2 guys got mixed up. Yep, there we go. And that dude, like, well, no. No, that does not work. That no bueno. That definitely fits there. But this kind of fits there. Yeah, that's good enough. All right, so those go in there like so. And then these guys are going to be going over onto one of those stacks. And then these guys will drop down in here. Boom, boom. And then these can go right here. And these can go right here. Everything fits. Everything's kosher dills, y'all. And then this will also go in here, like so. And this goes right on here. No, not like that. Like this. Boom. All right, so that one's done now. But wait, there's more. They also sent a promo box. Now, I don't know what the promo box has in it. It says, this expansion contains exclusive components from the crowdfunding campaign. Upgrade your dice and enemy tokens and add animal companions to Hthorgal's team. This box can also be used as a storage box to store add-ons from the campaign. 2 miniatures, 12 cards, 48 enemy tokens, 12 frosted dice. Ooh. All right. Well, let's see here. Ooh, I like it. Oh, bad Ziploc. These are replacing the other ones. Period. End of discussion. Hard stop. I love these frosted dice. These are freaking amazing. Oh, those are cool. We've got a puppers called Muff. And we've got an owl called Woo. I'm just kidding. I don't know what it's called. Okay, Muff says, each time you would gain wounds, you may instead gain a blue tile and place a blue tile on this card. If there are ever 4 blue tiles on this card, immediately discard this and the Muff miniature. I believe that means Muff is going to pass. And then Avranim. You may assign, I guess that's like magical fire instead of wood, stone, or paper. Once per turn, spend 1 fire to move Avranim to another area. And then this is just all of the different languages that are in there. Cool. All right. Super cool so far. Ooh, what are these? I don't know what these are. Oh, are these replacements of tokens? Woo! Me likey. Because these are like... this is like... These are like wooden tokens to replace the cardboard tokens in the game. Awesome sauce. I like it a lot. These are nice. So, dadgummit. This is cool. I'm super pumped to try this game out. I don't even know if I need this game though. I mean, this box, this promo box, it came with a couple of extra things in it. You know, the dice, these 2 animals, and all of these things here. But I think they're going to go in the box. Let's pull it out. Let's see if everything can fit in there. And now again, there were other add-ons that I think that wouldn't fit in the box, but I think all of these are going to. Go ahead and just take this out real quick. You know, keep going back here, but I'm just oh man, I gotta get going. I gotta pick up Aiden. But let's see here. We've got, yeah, right here. We've got, I think this is gonna, oh, maybe it doesn't. No, poop. Poop, poopy-doo, poop. Doesn't quite fit there, does it? That can go there, though. That goes there. Look at that. It fits. It fits in there. Kinda. I mean, it will go. It will be in there and be safe. So all, oh wait, what is, maybe, yeah, he goes there. What about this? No way. How about this? No way. Well, he fits better there. I don't know. Something like that. And then these dice are replaced by these. Or, you know, we just have a second set, which is cool. I like the fact that we have second set. But those can just go in there. These can just kind of go in here. I know the bags aren't going anywhere really right now, but these can go in here like that. And that's everything from the game, yeah? Well, I mean, that they sent me at least, you know. But this is awesome. I really, really am looking forward to this. Like super duper looking forward to it, man. That'll go in there. These can all come out here. And that goes in there like that. I'm super looking forward to trying this game out. Awesome. So, that was an unboxing for Hthorgal. Pretty cool, eh? It is tough to stop buying awesome looking games when my shelf of shame continues to grow. I absolutely know how you feel. Bling components, yep. When is there going to be a Prince Valiant game? Yeah. So there was a 1954. That is great. It all fits. Yes, it does all fit, and that's a really cool thing. It all fits right here. I don't need this box, and because I didn't get any of the add-ons, I don't need this box either, but I'm going to probably keep it just in case somebody else, you know, I don't know. Maybe I have no idea, but I'm just going to put all this stuff in here, and that will be that. This was a cool package to get. Very, very cool. Very, very happy. I have to leave. My son gets out of school here in about 20 minutes, and I got to get there. Thank you for joining me today, though. I super appreciate your time, and I hope that you enjoyed yourself. Let everybody know about the October giveaway. We want as many people to have a chance to have that sent to them as possible. And if they come by and they check us out and they like us, that helps us out with subscribers and views and stuff like that too. So thank you for being here, though. I appreciate you. We'll see you guys and gals on the flip side. Come back tomorrow for It Belongs in the Museum. Tomorrow morning, Tuesdays. Thanks for being here. We'll see you guys and gals later on. Take care. Bye.